ऐसो पंचणमुकारो सवपावपणासनो मंगलानं च सवेसिं पढममहाय मङ्गलम् चत्तारि मङ्गलम् अरहन्ता मङ्गलम् सिद्धा मङ्गलम् साहु मङ्गलम् केवली पन्नतो धम्मो मङ्गलम् चत्तारि लोगुत्तमा अरहन्ता लोगुत्तमा सिद्धा लोगुत्तमा साहु लोगुत्तमा केवली पन्नतो धम्मो लोगुत्तमो चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि अरहन्त शरणं पवज्जामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि साहु शरणं पवज्जामि केवली पन्नत तं dhammam sharanam pavajjami. All right, let's see who all has joined the class. Aruhi and Abhiraj are together today. Suti, Myra, Ahan, Priyanshu, Naisha. Okay. All right. So let's get started. So before we start, today is 12th, and then after that, our next class will be on 19th. And after 19th, we will not have class on 26th and 2nd. Okay. Initially, we were thinking that we should be able to do 3 topics, which we decided, which were Jiva Jeev, Gatiyaan we are doing right now, and then the third topic was Bhagwan and Tirthankar. But I don't think I can do all 3 before winter break. Initially, that's the idea was. So what we will do is we will do as much as we can, and then we'll restart the session after the winter break. How does that sound? Okay. So let's go over.
Good.
What did you say, Abhiraj? Is someone saying something? Okay. Okay. So question time first. How many gatis are there?
4.
4 gatis are there. What kind of gatis are there? Raise your hand. Don't answer it. Just raise your hand. Yes. So, do you know what 4 gatis are there? You don't. You are too sick today. Okay, Stuti, go ahead.
मनुष्य गति, तिर्यंश गति, नरक गति, and नरक गति, देव गति.
Very good. Yes. Who raised? Arohi, you raised your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
तिर्यंश गति, देव गति, नरक गति, and मनुष्य गति.
Very good. Yes, Myra.
तिर्यंश गति, देव गति, महेश गति, मनुष्य गति, and नर गति.
Very good. Anybody else wants to say it? Okay, I guess not. Okay. So, yes, there are 4 gatis. Dev gati, Manushya gati, Narak gati, and Tiryanch gati. And what did we learn about these 4 gatis so far? Is that if you are in the Manushya body, or whenever somebody comes from any other gati and takes the body of Manushya, then they will be considered in Manushya gati. If somebody takes the birth as animal or in any other form of animal or plants, then they will be considered in Tiryanch gati. If someone goes to Narak and takes up the, and they have the Narki body, then they will be considered in Narak Gati. And similar definition for Devgati, who is considered Dev. Okay, and we also learned about various examples of what is considered in Narak Gati. And of course, Manushya Gati is very simple to understand who is considered in Manushya Gati. After that, we were learning about the reasons behind getting all these gatis. Does anyone remember those reasons? Like, what you need to do to become Manushya in your next birth? Do you guys remember? We went through that last week.
Not we did not have class.
You remember? Are you raising your hand? Okay, let me see if anybody remembers. Okay, I think not everybody is clear on that. So let me bring up those slides. Okay, so causes of Manushya Gati. What does it mean? That what kind of behavior will be rewarded as a Manushya Gati? Okay, so less aram, less parigraha, simplicity. In simple words, like living a simple life. Okay, not having so much pride or arrogance, not having like too many materialistic stuff, not indulging into these worldly things too much. This is all examples of less arambha, less parigraha, and simplicity. Like, for example, monks or people who take up so many vows and just live their life very simply. They don't really need many things. They would have like 2 3 pairs of clothes, and they won't own any vehicle or any house or anything. So those are the means for becoming Manushya again. Okay, because you need to have certain kind of karmas to become Manushya again. So these kind of actions will get you into the Manushya Gati again. Same way, if you have a deceitful attitude, or if you have a crookedness, or if you indulge into a fraudulent behavior, cheating other people, hurting them, become selfish, just always think about your own self and don't think about how it will affect the others, then that will um, attract the karmas to go to Tiryanchagati. Okay. Then what are the causes of Naragati? Yeah.
How did I change this?
What happened?
Oh my god, the best screen.
Oh. Switch to share screen. Yeah, here. So, what takes you into Naragati? So, lot of violence, doing lot of kashai, anger, what do you call it? Having like too intense emotions of whether it is likings or dislikings, more aram, more indulgence into these worldly things, materialistic stuff. Always think about getting stuff. Not like doing any kind of dan or not doing any kind of charity. Basically, indulging into so much selfish behavior and always thinking about yourself, kind of thing. That is a cause of naragati. Of course, it also has crookedness, and more parigraha means you're more You're the person who wants to just collect more, more, more. In simple words, if I want to say this, then, if you feel content in whatever you have, that is like attracting good karmas, versus if you don't feel very content and you always want more things, whether it is in terms of materials or whether it is in terms of like anything, like if you want, if it is like if you are hungry and if you can be satisfied with any kind of normal food, versus you want to indulge into all five sense thing, meaning it has to look good, it has to smell good, it has to taste, of course it has to taste good, but then I also want to listen to music while I eat, and then, so you know what I'm saying, like your focus is not just to satisfy your hunger, but your focus is becoming like you want to indulge in that activity so much that you want, apart from the taste, you also want all the other four senses. You also want to satisfy all the other four senses for it too.
There's 7 kids in the class, including me.
Okay. So, I mean, there are certain things that you can simply do versus like you indulge into it too much. So those kind of things are like more taking you to like, um, it will end up taking you into the naragati, those kind of things. Does it make sense? Like not living simple life, basically. Any questions for this? What do you understand when I say not living your life simply? What does come in your mind? Yes, Abhiraj.
That means, like, in my mind, feels like it looks like a not simple life.
Yeah, but like when I say indulging into too much, what do you think is indulgence? Like, yes, Priyanshu.
Like not buy more than you need.
Yes, that is there. But I feel like that is also a very simple answer. I want to know more. Like when I say that you have to be simple, you have to be content. Can you give me like little more examples so that um I can feel like whatever I'm trying to say is going through you guys. Can you guys give me some more example of like simplicity? What do you consider simple
I can do that.
or good? Yes, Myra.
When when life is not simple, I think it's in my mind that simple, it means it's happy and good life, but not simple too much bad things.
What do you mean?
Okay. So I think what you're trying to say is that you should have like a happy life, but um we should not do bad things to have a happy life. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? What is simple life, Ahan?
Nothing's that hard to do.
Nothing is hard to do.
Like what's that? That.
Oh, that would be like awesome if I just snap and everything is done. I think what I'm trying to say here is that um, without having so much kashai, do you guys know about kashai? What is kashai? Can you tell me if you know? Have you ever heard the word kashai? Okay, you heard it. Do you know what kashai is? Yeah, who raised their hands? Stuti.
I heard it, but I don't know what it means.
Okay. Yes, Abhiraj, Arohi, who wants to say it?
A kashai is something that is bad. Like if you cheat, then the cheating kashai will come in, and then it will bring all its friends in too. So then you'll be even more badder.
So you are talking about that video about a kid who was cheating, right? And then it would bring all the other friends too, right? So kashai, there are four kashais, okay? I'll tell you the names in English, okay? But someday we will learn it in Hindi too. So there are four kashais: anger, pride, deceit, and hmm,
Great.
krodh, man,
The
maya, and
four
lobh.
kashais,
Greed.
but I forgot.
Who forgot? Who said that? Who said I forgot? Was there Stuti or Myra?
Not me.
Okay,
Me.
okay. So anger, pride, greed, and deceit. These four kashais. These are four kashais. Okay. So when you indulge too much into this kashai, means you get angry very quickly, or you always want, you're so greedy, you want everything, or you want like so many things. Even if you have one pencil, you still need like one colorful one, and then one that smells, and then one that changes colors, and then one that does something different. I mean, you can write with any pencil, right? You don't have to have like blue, yellow, purple, pink, all of those colors, and then the rainbow, and then the one with the pretty eraser. Just- I'm just talking your language, right? So, simplicity would mean that you are content with any pencil that is given to you, because all you need to do is just write with it, right? But then we want all kind of fancy stuff with it. So that is what the indulgence mean. Okay. It is like need versus want. Okay. And then want is like there is no limit. I want like for soft toys also, I want bunny, and I want teddy bear, and I want tiger, and I want whatever. The elephant is also cute. Every year I need to have different kind of teddy bears. So that is indulgence. Okay. Hundreds of types of I'm giving you these examples because you can relate to it more. Like where, when we go to any store, what attracts us versus do we really think about what I need versus what is a want against it, right? So that is what the indulgence. Living a simple life um, can have many meanings, but I'm just trying to make you understand that what the indulgence actually means.
What someone needs something, and they what someone needs something and they want it too.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you can only
You need what you want.
you can only eat as much as your tummy can hold, right? Let's say somebody really likes to eat. I mean, give me some name. Like somebody really loves chocolates. Let's say, how many can they eat in one go?
Two or one.
Bas, that's all. Let's say if the chocolate is given to you and you are told that eat just as much as you want, okay, and then you just eat 5, 10, 15, 50, 100, or whatever your tummy can hold. After that, would you like really to eat that chocolate?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
But not at that time when you're feeling full, right? Like, oh, I'm too full, I can't even eat anything, right? And then what we will do, I'll tell you what we do. We just say, okay, I can't eat right now, but I'm just gonna keep this much for myself. I'm not gonna share with anyone, and I'm just gonna eat it whenever I feel hungry again. That is greed, right?
If you eat that much, you'll throw up.
You will throw up too. Your tummy will hurt. Remember what happened to very hungry caterpillar? Okay, so that is the kashai. So that I just wanted you guys to understand what the indulgence mean. Okay, and then how we can stop ourselves. So that is something that we all need to work towards. Okay, the grown-ups also indulge into so many things. They also want like thousands of pairs of clothes and so many cars and so many utensils in the house to work with, where you can just work with very small amount.
Miss
So,
Swarupa.
yes.
So, so if you do like you if you want something, you should get less what you want and more that you need. But if you want something at a store and it's like less dollars, you can only buy one, and you need less greed and more, and you need more thing, you need greed for what things you need.
Mm. Yeah, if you need something, I mean, yeah, it's not a greed actually. If you really need it, like for example, if you you require certain things to do, like if you require book, you require a backpack to go to school, right? So certain things you need, that is not a greed. I mean, that is a requirement. You have to have certain things to do certain things. But you need to be able to draw the line where what is your need versus what is becoming a want. Okay, so that's all I was trying to point out.
For your want, you can only get less what you want, but you cannot have that so much greediness.
What does that mean?
So, like, you don't need the things you want.
Yeah, so that is a want only. That is not a need. The things that you need, you can't really uh, um, stay without it. It is just the want that you can avoid, not the needs. Like you need to eat every day, right? You cannot just stay without eating. You have to eat, but you don't need to indulge into it. Meaning, I want to eat, I want to satisfy my hunger, so just let me eat up all the chocolates. Not like that. You have to eat healthy food, stay healthy, and just give your body what it needs without indulging into the food too much. That's what it is.
So actually, so you need the needs more than you need what you want. So sometimes you need what you want, but you actually need your needs, like water and food and healthy food.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. But everybody understood what is a simple life means now? It makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bas.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's look at one question. Okay. Which is the best gati among the four? Who can answer this?
The best gati
Me.
could be
Okay,
this.
no, don't start talking. I just want you to raise your hand and then I'll pick it. Wait, let's see. Who do I pick? Okay, Myra, you go first.
I think it's Manushya Gati.
Manushyagati is the best. Okay, I'll come back to you to ask you why. So think about it. Yes, Arohi Abhiraj.
We think it's Manushya Gati cause
No. We are not talking about cause right now. I just want to know which gati is the best.
I
Everybody
think
thinks.
none of them are the best because it doesn't. So for me, it's none.
Okay, for Abhiraj, it's none. Good. Yes, for you?
All of them.
All of them are good.
Yes.
Naragati is good.
All of
Do you know what happens in the Naragati? Naragati is the hell.
I know.
So what happens in the hell?
You like become demons kill you.
Some demons kill you. Yes, Ira, you want to say something?
I think it's Dev Gati.
You think it's Dev Gati. Okay, Stuti, what do you think? It's which Gati?
It could be Dev Gati or Manushya Gati because right now, like in Dev Gati, you can become a Dev, but if you die in Dev, you would go in Manushya Gati, and Manushya Gati brings another life to you, like your second life. Because we're all in Manushya Gati.
Yeah, but Dev is not, and it's not necessary that after Dev you become Manushya only. That's not, yeah, I don't think.
So there's Gatis. Everyone is in Gatis. Like these animals I see are in Tiryansh Gati. So they could go to another Gati for their full life. So these gatis keep rotating, like your heart, your soul is the, like your heart leads to the gati which karmas you did. So and these gatis keep rotating after you die.
That is true, but it is based on your karma, right? But yeah, yes,
It's
that is
based
true.
on your karma. Your soul leads to the gati which your karma is.
Okay. Okay, I'll get back to that first. Let me see if I ask. Priyanshu, did you answer Priyanshu?
No, not yet.
Okay, go ahead, please.
I think it's Manushya Gati.
Yes, Naisha. Devgati.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let's see now what is the answer over here. Okay. And the answer is all the four Gatiya have only sufferings because all of them are the places to pay for sin.
So like
So,
if
Shruti,
you suffer,
I'll get back to you. Okay.
so the answer is
Over to you
none.
for now. Huh?
So the answer is none.
Yes.
I
But tell me how it is none. Does it make sense to you guys?
no. Yeah, because in every gati from there you cannot go to moksha, and in Manushya gati you could, but it's because you still have to pay for the sins. What is it?
Sins is like pap. Whatever you did for whatever bad
I'm gonna
karmas you
laugh at
do, they
you
are
because
all,
I even have a laughing emoji. Like, oh my God.
yeah, everyone has that. So, Myra, why did you think Manushya Gati was the best?
I thought because you can go to moksha from there.
Yeah, that is true actually. You can go to moksha from there. So, from that point of view, that's true.
I know why.
Can I tell mine?
So you actually suffer in every gati. You suffer like in Tiryanch gati. You suffer by hunters or anything. Or
How do you suffer in Dev Gati? Let me ask this.
so
How do you guys?
I know.
Okay, yes, Priyanshu.
In Devgati, like you have a lot of like like things in Devgati. Like you have a lot of wealth, and it
Mhm.
is it's not a simple life.
It's not a simple life. That is true. But how is, yes.
I know why mine's the best.
What?
Because you get to be like animals and things.
You like Tiryanch Gati better? Yeah, Ira, you have something to say? Your hand is raised.
What is suffering?
What is a suffering? Very good. Suffering means like in every gati, there is pain, there is sorrow. Okay. So it is like based on which gati you are, you have like either more happiness or more pain, right? So if you think about it, like Dev Gati may have like more happiness and less pain, but it is not like without pain. Okay. And then Manushya Gati also has happiness and pain, both sorrow also. In Tiryanch Gati, there is little more pain and little less happiness. And in Narak Gati, lot of pain, no happiness. Okay. So, but in all four gatis, there is sorrow, there is pain and sufferings in all four gatis. Okay, so if there is a pain and suffering in all four gatis, then we cannot really consider any of them better than the other. I mean, the level of happiness is more and less, but it is not the same level of happiness that the God has. The God has a different kind of happiness. Yes, Myra?
Yeah, but Manushya is the better one because you can go to moksha from there.
Yes, that is true, but we are not actually talking from that point of view. That's why I'm not bringing that up. I mean, that is true that you can go to moksha only after becoming Manushya. So yeah, Manushya Gati has to be best. But
I have a question.
hmm,
So I think I learned that after Devgati it is only possible to go to Tiryanch Gati. Is this true?
no, no. I think I'm not 100% sure. I mean, see, from Dev, you will not end up in the Naragati because in Dev Gati, the happiness is more and sorrow is less. So, or
Wait,
sufferings are less. So, you will never gain the type of karma that are required that will make you end up in the hell. So that is
yeah,
ruled out.
I meant Tiryanch
I
Gati.
think they can go in Tiryanch or Manushya, both. They are not, it's not like once you go into Devgati, then you have to be in Tiryanch Gati. They can go either on in Manushya Gati or Tiryanch Gati. Okay. So Myra, to answer your question, right? I mean, yeah, Manushya Gati, but do we really want to be, so there is no guarantee that you will become Manushya after Manushya after Manushya. So if you really want to, if it is sure that you're gonna go to moksha, then yeah, you have to be in the Manushya Gati and then only you can go. But among these four gati, what is the best? The real answer is like none of these gatis are best because the gati itself is binding to soul. Okay, it does not let the soul be free. Why is that? Is because the soul's nature is to be free and to be not inside any of these bodies. Okay, so as long as the soul is inside the body, it is trapped. And
Wait,
when
what?
we want to work, sorry, go on mute, please. There is a lot of disturbance. Thank you. So the soul's main purpose is to be free of all the bondings or all the attachments. And the body kind of keeps the soul uh, in the gati. And then it keeps it roaming, and then the soul keeps roaming around based on it keeps doing good karmas and bad karmas based on the situation. It is like a chicken and egg situation with the karmas and the soul, because Based on your karma, you get the situation. Based on what situations you get, you kind of end up doing either good karmas or bad karmas, and then that good or bad karmas again create certain situations for you, and then again you indulge into those and keep gaining good and bad karma. So it's like it's a never ending cycle. So how to get rid of that is what the God teaches us, that you have to break that cycle. So you don't have to give in to any of the situation and stay neutral to that. But that is little high level stuff. We're not going to discuss those things. Right now, we are just going to learn that all these four gatis are bad because they keep you in this world. The soul's main purpose is to go free and sit in the Siddhashila.
No,
Okay.
no, 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 out. No, actually no. Just click
The
anything.
class will end soon. But that is the main purpose, and that's why it is important to learn about gatis, that how a
No.
soul. Guys, ROE Abhiraj, please go on mute.
Wait, what?
Thank you. So, how we keep going from one gati to another, one gati to another. It has a whole science behind. I mean, whole science meaning that there are a lot of situations and there are a lot of scenarios and conditions that are defined in our scriptures, saying that if you do this, then this will happen later on, and you end up in this gati and that gati. It is all based on calculation, how you gain the karmas, and it gets very interesting, but we'll learn it someday. Okay, right now we are just talking about four gatis, and what are those four gatis and why none of the gatis are better than the other. If you in the comparison, they are all bad because it is just a way for you to get the sufferings of the sins that we have done in our past lives. So I wanted to actually finish this today, but we couldn't do it. So we'll do it in the next class. And in the next class, we will also revise the Jeev Ajeeb topic. Okay. And that would be our last class. The next class would be our last class before we go for the winter break. We will take test. So what we will do is I will provide the question answer sheets for you guys to prepare before we take your exams, and then I'll have to figure out like how to take exam, whether it is going to be online paper, you just have to, whether it's going to be multi choice or what, for these two topics, and then we can start the new session from the January after the winter break. Does that sound good? Are you guys liking the idea of taking exam?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Nervous? Yeah, you guys are fine. You're gonna do well.
Yep.
Okay, so okay, I'll see you guys in the next class. We'll discuss this more. I'm loving your questions, and think about it a little more. If you have any more questions, you can ask me in next class. Till
Bye-bye.
then, Jai Jinendra, everyone.
Jai Jinendra. Jai Jinendra.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.